Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I told you this time is near. I made one or two videos in, I think, the past month saying that Ukraine runs out of people to fight the war. According to an Ukrainian official, that's the case. Let me show you this little article coming from Business Insider, not from the Russians. Ukraine official says it can't properly use its Western kit because it has so few soldiers left, report says October 31st, 2023. All right? And let me show you this right here. You see the first article here? Ukraine runs out of troops. All eligible Ukrainians told to report to conscription offices. October 15th, my friends. This is 2 weeks ago about, right? So I published this, I uploaded this 2 weeks ago when I said Ukraine runs out of troops, my friends. If these guys started, loosening up the conscription requirements, that means they are, as I said in that video, scraping at the bottom of the barrel for troops. Those people who supposedly are training, the Ukrainian troops still training in the West, there's no more. And probably we're going to see coming some volunteers speaking other languages other than Ukrainian. And they will say, oh, those are the Ukrainian troops, thousands of them training in the Western countries. All right, so let's look over this article that we started here. So Ukraine's army is in dire need of manpower. An aide to its president told Time magazine. My friends, this is not the Russians, this is the Ukrainians saying it. The lack of soldiers means Ukraine isn't able to make proper use of Western provided gear, he says, as well as sufficient suffering casualties. Many Ukrainian men are trying to escape enlistment. A Ukrainian official said Ukraine's army is suffering a manpower shortage that is hampering its ability to use Western donated weapons. Since the start of the war, several Ukrainian officials have blamed their difficulty repelling Russia's invasion on the slow pace of deliveries by its allies. Now, the allies are to blame. Are you fighting or the allies are fighting? However, in the Time report, an unnamed source identified as a close aide to President Zelensky's highlighted a different problem. And I'm quoting, "We don't have the men to use them." I said this a long time ago anyway. The aide said in reference to the Western weapons. Although Ukraine doesn't give public figures, Western estimates suggest it has suffered an excess of 100,000 casualties in the past month or something? Or when? Times report also noted that Ukraine is struggling to stop combat-age men fleeing the country. They understand the war is lost. Under the current legal regime of martial law, Ukrainian men aged 18 to 60 are not supposed to leave. It's illegal, let's put it this way. It gets shot or something. However, 6,100 fighting-age men have been caught trying to leave with forged documents. State Border Guard spokesman Andriy Demchenko told Agence France Presse in September. One 21-year-old I'm not going to look at that. As the war drags on, Ukrainian soldiers have expressed concern about running out of combat-capable fighters and being replaced by untrained ones. Per the Kiev Independent. And I'm quoting, if combat-capable people like us run out, we could only be replaced by people who don't know anything. I covered that article too. One soldier with 7 years military experience told the outlet. This is not the first time the Ukrainian army has faced personnel shortages. In April, Ukraine already faced a dire need for more manpower to bolster its long-awaited counteroffensive following heavy casualties sustained during the Battle of Bakhmut. It doesn't really matter, my friends. This article right here, this video, Ukraine runs out of troops, I gave you the reasons why I think, it was clear, the evidence was there, that they are running out of troops. If you start being how to put it, you narrow the list of exemptions for being drafted. That means you are going to go for people who are not quite ready to go and fight. No, that's exactly what they did. You're gonna watch that video. It's more. I gave a lot of explanations then and so on. So finally, they came to this, and just to be nice, I will tell you here. Ukraine collapses. Let me show you what I said a few days ago, right here. Ready? So here it is. October 24th. Ukraine collapses. Signs of Ukrainian retreat. Evacuates civilians in Donetsk. My friends, this is, and not only that, I did another one with Ukraine collapses. Because the signs are there, my friends. Actually, not that one, but nevertheless, let me just say collapse and see what it's going to give me. Oh yeah, all right. Well, yeah, I knew I have more than one article about that or video. So this is Ukraine's civil war. Zelensky wants to fire Zaluzny, who eliminates who. This is October 30th. Then this is the 29th. Ukraine's front collapsing. Again, look at that one. Ukraine announces mandatory evacuation of children. Again, Russian advance in Kharkiv. Ukraine's order mandatory evacuation. The signs were all there. And then here, I was right. This is October 25. I was right. Avdiivka collapses, turned into ruins. Ukraine, what did I say here? Ukrainian official confirms. And here, Ukraine collapses. Signs of Ukrainian retreat. Evacuates civilians in Donetsk, October. So all of these are from what? Mid-October. The signs were there. And I said in about 2 weeks, these guys are going to take their underwear, put it on top of a stick with their yellow and brown underwear. We'll see if the Americans let them. But the Americans right now are busy taking care of Iran since they failed in Russia. So against Russia in Ukraine. They will try in Israel area to get on Iran and see how that's going to play. Because over there, they will get involved. I mean, Ukrainians are not Israelis, obviously, if you know what I mean. If you listened to my videos for some time, you understand that the first 6-7 places is Israel, and I don't know, 7, 8, now comes Ukraine and whomever. And they just gave about almost $2 billion again, or $1.3 billion again to Ukraine. They gave $14 billion to Israel just like this. My friends, and they don't care about us. That's other interests over there. They are just over here. We just need to pay taxes, work, pay taxes, consume, and not too much because they will not have things to consume anymore. And most importantly, shut the fuck up. That's what is needed. So my friends, now they're done. They don't have any more people to fight. I hope Zaluzny takes over and say, guys, stop this war. Enough of our nation in the name of Zelensky, Yermak, Reznikov, and Zhmihal. Done with that. Or Blinken and Newland and others. And Yellen, the Secretary of Treasury. My friends, stop this garbage. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.